Buzz Class 234 reaction videos from Buzz Class 217. Boy, we got a good one. We're going to talk about a little bit of log PT and all the craziness that goes with it, man. Once again, you know, cats banging me in the comments because I say log PT was easy. Log PT was easy, folks, man. As always, smash the subscribe button if you love it. Make sure you hit the little bell to get the notifications when we drop some more boom fire. And enjoy.
After 9 hours of push-ups, surf passage, running, and more push-ups, the only thought in every student's mind is to make it through the final 2 hours of day one.
What the hell are you guys doing? Get it up! Get it up! You guys better stay with the count! I'm not gonna wait on you! And if you fall behind, you're screwed!
So listen, here's the deal, man. Log PT kind of sucks, but when you really break down the weight of the log across, 7 people, you're only dealing with about 30 pounds, man. Think about that. You got 30 pounds. It's just inconveniently packaged as a log. So they make it seem a lot worse than it really is. You know, up log, down log, log squats, log runs. Log sit-ups was the easiest thing in the world. You just use the momentum of the log to do the sit-up with. So I know there's going to be a lot of long faces on here, a lot of guys on here, grimacing and all that. But to me, like, log PT really wasn't that big a deal. So let's watch and see what happens. Got a little bit of fire to talk about in the middle. A little old misery.
Stress and exhaustion can destroy self-confidence. Student leg uses pain to maintain his motivation.
I don't see myself not liking it any more than I do now. And I'm having a blast with it now. It's tough, but it's still fun. So as long as it stays tough and fun, I'll stay with it.
So right there, we saw a leg holding it up with 2 hands. His buddy behind him is thoroughly just fucking the shit out of him, taking his hand off the log. So now, instead of leg having about 30 pounds to hold up, he got to hold up that other dude's shit too. That's 60 total pounds. That right there get you drop kicked out of the damn log, right? Stay under the log, grit your teeth, hold your weight, pull your log, man. You got to hold your log up. That's crazy. My man just dipped up out of the log. Get the hell out of here, son. If you can't hold your little 30 pounds up, then you ain't made for this training course.
It's old men for you. Old men is a beautiful thing. Go see Instructor Patstone, old misery. Hurry up!
The only thing worse than lifting the regular 150-pound telephone poles is lifting old misery. Misery is a 450-pound reminder.
So old misery, man, one of the classes burned old misery. You ask me, that's some millennials trying to think they're going to get out of it because the new old misery is twice as bad. But think about that. You went from a 150-pound log to a 450-pound log with the same people. You went from 30 pounds to 90 pounds a person. I was on old misery one time. Let me tell you, that shit's legitimate. You having troubles lifting it up. You definitely ain't running nowhere with it. We got a new old misery out there is my understanding, but everybody gets sent to old misery. Ain't that big a deal. Shout out to class. I think it's 186 on old misery.
For success.
Shoulder position, move.
It's said that old misery loves company, but nobody loves misery.
Problem is, not everybody's putting out. So that means we got to work on some teamwork. That means we got to work on some strength. So why don't we start all over again? Right hand, starting position, move. I've never been under Old Miss. When I went through training, I never went to Old Miss. Thank God. 1, 2.
Instructor Patstone is probing each student's commitment to the boat crew's leader and to each other. The only way off old misery is to work together as a crew.
1. Get it up there, 1! Okay. Right hand, shoulder position, move. Nice.
So let me tell you something. It's real obvious as an instructor, as an outside observer, when somebody quits on the log, it's really evident because the log stops moving. The log starts sagging. They got to set the log down so somebody doesn't get crushed under the log. Like, we see it. You can feel it. All of a sudden, your weight doubles on the log. So, it's just one of them things. My man in the front quit again. Bro, pretty soon the ass whooping's coming. That's what's coming towards you. You keep fucking spitting a bit, you getting an ass whooping.
I realize that this exercise can tire your shoulders, so now we will work on something else. Squats. Down. Get your hands on the log. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. In order to get off this log and go back on your own small little log that weighs a hell of a lot less than this, you're going to have to keep that log extended arm for 45 seconds. Get it the first time, go back to your log. Whenever you're ready. Time has started.
Come on, David, put it out.
Do it right the first time, and you're done.
Almost there.
Last crew did it. Last crew did it first shot.
Almost there, come on. Keep it up. Almost there, come on. Come on. Keep it up, I feel it, come on.
Oh no, right hand shoulder position move. Gentlemen, you had 4 seconds left, 4 seconds left.
So listen, this is one of those instances in life where the story of the rat in a jar comes into play. Drop a rat in a jar of water, he drowns in 15 minutes. Pull him out before he drowns and drop him back into the water, and the rat can swim for 60 hours. This right here, my friends, is a case of the rat not understanding that he only had 4 seconds left. That's a big part of BUDS. Learning to turn off your sensors of overload. My arms are tired, my brain is tired, my legs are tired. Big part of BUDS is being able to switch that shit off and still eat. Hold that log up for 2 minutes if you have to. But yeah, they play this game a lot, man. It's a solid game. Because the weak people that can't turn off that pain, they quit.
So let's work on your strength training. 4 count overheads. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you had 4 more seconds in you right now, you'd be on your log. Okay, 45 seconds. Who's the coxswain of this crew? Who are you?
Yeah, Instructor Patstone.
Who are you?
It's in Holly, Instructor Patstone.
It's in Holly. I don't like this little defeatist attitude you've developed. If we see that attitude, it just makes us want to crush you. If you accept defeat again, I'll bring you right back over and I'll make it twice as hard.
Let's do it, fellas, let's do it.
Extended arm, get it up.
Let's go. Keep the legs up.
Whenever you get it off your head, we'll start the time.
Get up closer to him. Get up closer.
Right hand shoulder position move. Mr. Holly, do you need to switch anybody around on this log?
Hey, somebody needs to get up front. I'll get up front.
You realize, Mr. Holly, that this is your log. You are in charge of it, just like you're in charge of a boat.
Here we are.
You might need to spread your power around. Extended arm, 45 seconds. Get it up. And time has started. Everybody works together. Everybody works equal. Not all that bad.
Almost there. Come on, fellas.
Get it up. Keep it up.
Keep it up. Get that thing up. 4 seconds. Come on.
Log PT is fairly easy on your regular log. As long as everybody's putting out, holding their weight. Keep it up. And right hand shoulder position move. Right hand starting position move. Yeah, you can't forget about that penalty. Gentlemen, if you want to come back, just feel free to shit up on your...
So you can see in the middle of that, Detmer basically shit the bed again, but because the officer did his stuff and spread the strength out, as Patstone said, they were able to pass. I'm going to tell you like this, 217, that dude might be getting an ass when we get back. Either that, we're going to put him on remedial in the morning and he'll quit. Okay? Now they're in Hell Week again. I just noticed they got the tags from their hats to their shirts, so they back in Hell Week. This ain't no random video. They in Hell Week, so everybody's a lot more tired than normal.
Get their asses kicked. They always do.
As the day grinds on, the entire class is tired, but Walker's boat crew is failing.
Get it up! Put out! Come on down there! Come on! Put out! Come on!
So just so you guys understand, I got a solid history with Walker. right? Walker's yelling, put out, but he probably ain't putting out himself, okay? So I had Walker in my boat crew, in my class. I told y'all I stroked him in second phase because he was whining like a little bitch. We were getting our ass beat in second phase for the jock up on the first day, okay? So just because someone's yelling or screaming, it don't mean that they're more motivated or they're putting out more. It probably means they might be the damn problem. Because if you got all that energy to do all that fucking screaming when we trying to get the log up, that means to me you ain't putting out. Just a little telltale sign of some bullshit going on in this boat crew.
We're definitely looking for teamwork issues and leadership issues.
Step!
An evolution like this, you really start to see the weak links or the guys in the class doesn't like because they're holding them back.
Up! Come on!
Those guys that are falling down, doing all that stuff, you know, there's no excuse for that. They're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They just haven't overcome that barrier mentally.
Get it up! I cannot do this by myself.
Other side, face the car.
Come on! Albers, go to the other side.
Body language tells the story. Some of Walker's crew have quit trying. The instructors watch but do nothing. They know that when students get a reputation for weakness, the class will eventually find out and bring peer pressure upon the ineffectual students to either perform or quit.
Either pull your weight or go the fuck home. That's how that shit worked. I said this before in an earlier video. This whole training pipeline is fucking kindergarten. You're going to do shit 10 times worse than this. You're going to have to carry an outboard motor for shit, 200 yards. Okay? Outboard motor weigh 85 pounds. That's almost 3 times as much as one of these logs. And you ain't going to be having a buddy carry that motor with you. You going to sling that shit up on your shoulder. And you going to carry it through the woods quietly with your gun ready. Like, look, folks, this shit is kindergarten, man. So if you can't carry this little ass log around and do what you're supposed to do, then you probably shouldn't be here. But just like my lady said, hey man, the class will find out. The class will get rid of you. That's how it works. It's a vicious animal out there, man. Nothing worse than having your class turn on you because you ain't got no support then. You won't last more than a couple hours.
What's the problem? I feel dizzy. I feel dehydrated.
Up.
Apparently not drinking enough water.
Roll the log off your shoulder, don't roll the log off.
I'm starting to see
Tweety bird swimming around your head.
stars.
Tweety bird's gonna be spinning around your head in a minute. Go get a drink, get back here.
Yeah.
Hurry up. Okay, to get off this log, to get back on your tiny little log, extended arm, 45 seconds. Get it up.
While Old Misery teaches another boat crew about teamwork, Class 234 is learning why it pays to be a winner.
Right now I'm doing this to their legs because all day they've had a lot of upper body work, a lot of shoulders, so I'm going to get their legs for a little bit, give them a break on the shoulders.
Winners over here! Yeah! Ooh, yeah! Get it up there!
There's a method to our madness.
Are you back to your normal self?
HCU Schaefer, Instructor Patstone.
You always talk that stupid, or is this normal for you?
I'm a little tired and weak right now.
Yeah, and you want me to
No excuses.
rub your belly? Rub your belly, pat your bottom. What'd your mom do? What'd your mom massage your shoulders a little bit? This is day one. Everybody else is out there. They're getting their ass beat just like you are. They're dealing with it.
Yeah, Instructor Patstone.
A lot of times they're in the super hard stuff. They'll get a little bit dehydrated. If they didn't get a good lunch, they only had a sandwich rather than 3 sandwiches, their blood glucose will get a little bit low and they'll get a little funky. He was pretty much with it mentally. He answered my questions well. His lips were good, his pulse was good, so he's good to go. But just put him in the back of my head as somebody to keep an eye on.
So look, folks, cats quit in a bunch of different ways at Buzz. One of the major ways is they try to get somebody else to tell them that they got to stop. But see, the instructors, they professionals. They ain't never going to help you out. Now, they may help you quit, but they're not going to help you out by rescuing you and say, oh, you can't continue. You basically going to have to fall over and die before they say, oh, man, that dude needs a little bit of help. Because you don't know what your body's capable of doing unless you push it right up to the limits or past those limits. So therefore, my man, Instructor Patstone, he's sitting there laughing his ass off at this bumbling dude just trying to make it. He ain't going to send him, he ain't going to give him that olive branch. That ain't what they do in this training pipeline.
I'm weak, but I need to get back with my team.
If you start feeling super stupid, come on back.
Be on Instructor Patstone.
There are 4 classes a year at Buds, and Class 2, 3, 4 is a winter class. Winter classes have the highest dropout rate because of the cold.
Who are you? It's Gary. It's Gary. These are your men. This is your log. You're in charge of it. You're in charge of them. Tell them where they need to go and what they need to do.
Buds is a war of attrition, a contest of luck and commitment. Each student must demonstrate a dedication to remain in training no matter the hardship. The irony is that commitment alone is not always enough to guarantee success.
Commitment alone is not always a guarantee of success. Trust me on this one. I went to Buds with a great dude. My guy Tom, rock star at the Naval Academy, wrestler. Had some shoulder issues. Shoulders kept coming out on the monkey bars. That dude was tough as nails. His commitment didn't match what his body was capable of doing. He was out of training. If he had come 4 years earlier, he would have crushed SEAL training. But he was a fleet guy, so he was 4 years later. Okay? I was 95, he was 93. We both in the same Buds class. I got there in 2 years, he got there in 4. Them 2 extra years meant all the difference in his age and his body's capability. So just remember this. I don't care how bad you want it. If you ain't capable of doing it, Buds will expose your ass quick.
I don't give a fuck if you're trying or not. Do it. Later, do you have any weight up there? Crider, sit down.
It happened yesterday at log PT and it went numb. Kept sliding out of socket on the O course. I just got a loose socket. I'm gonna have to have reconstructive surgery on it.
I can't move my left arm. I don't know, it's just numb.
The surgery they're talking about that I'm gonna have to have on my shoulder is pretty serious. It takes a long time to recover, and if I come back, I don't know if my shoulder will be in good enough shape to go through the training.
This is like the first time you've ever been tested, isn't it?
Negative, I've been tested in the past.
Oh, you've been tested harder than this?
Negative,
Did
not
you fail
harder than
then?
this. Negative.
Have you been tested this hard ever in your life?
Never.
So you're telling me that you're failing.
Yeah.
Is that acceptable to you?
Negative.
Winning here is a conscious decision. In your head, you have to make up your mind whether you want to pass, you want to help out, you want to be a part of our community, or you can choose to fail and just get out of here.
Something I've always wanted to do. 25, and now was the time to try it before I got too old, but my body didn't let me this time, so I'm pretty disheartening when you want something really bad and it just doesn't work out.
Let's go win it! Win this!
Before Hell Week, I don't think it's specific evolutions that gets them. I think it's a compilation of everything. But tomorrow morning, there'll be a couple of people sitting on the bench. That's usually when it starts out tomorrow morning. Their knees start hurting from log PT. Their shoulders start hurting from log PT. Legs are hurting from running to the surf. Their bodies overall just start taking a beat. And that's usually when you start seeing the quitters.
So the calorie count in Hell Week, 24,000 calories a day. Do the math. That's a lot of exercise. 24,000 calories. Whew. Now, we're not talking about Hell Week. They pushing this as like it's first phase, but it ain't. They rolling in Hell Week right now.
The first week, they get pounded. Even the second week is hard.
All right, Gregor, let's get out of here. Good job.
Third week is harder than that.
Welcome to a little log PT, boys. I hope you enjoyed that reaction video. As always, smash the subscribe button. You guys know we dropping a masterclass, man. JakeZweig.com. You guys trying to go to Buds, make sure you got all your shit ready to go. Get prepared. You can email me for the PDF, man. All that shit is free. As always, man, smash the subscribe button, share it with your friends if you liked it. Hey, hit the little bell. You know what we working on around here. We building champions for life.